Hello students, so today we'll continue lesson 4 working with query. So now today we'll study that how we create a query. Now creating a query in design view, how you create a query in the design view. So design view gives us more control over a query. So what we do, we have to open the database and click on the create tab on the ribbon. As you see here on the ribbon you'll find the create tab. Now click on the query design command in the queries group. So but we'll get a query design command in the queries group, query design command. Now the show table dialog box will appear. This show table dialog box will is displayed, from which you can select the tables. Many tables are there, or queries to add to the query design. Now select the table from the show table dialog box. Here as you see many tables are there. Marks table, students too. So select the table from the show table dialog box on which you would like to run a query. Click on the add button and then click on the close button. So we'll click on the add and close. So that table will be added. Now the selected query table displays a list of fields. So that table which you have selected, now that will display a list of fields. As you can see here, the roll number, father's name, class, address or city. So the selected table will appear as a small window. Selected table will appear as a small window in the upper section of the query design, and it is the object relationship pane. So the selected query table displays a list of fields. So double click on the field names you would like to add in the query. As you can see here, this is the object relationship pane and this is the query tab. This is the object relationship pane here you are finding. So the selected query table displays a list of fields. Double click on the field names you would like to add in the query. So double click on that. The date will be added in the design grid in the bottom part here. That field will be added. If you click on the double click on the roll number, so roll number will be added here. Okay. So you can also add fields to the query by dragging them from the field list to the design grid. From here also by dragging, you can also place the fields from here to here in the design grid. The design grid is similar to a spreadsheet with columns representing each field in the query. Let us now understand the design grid. The first property in the design is the field. The first row of the design grid displays the selected field names from the table. Which field you have selected, that name it will show. Table, the name of the existing table is given beneath each field name. Table name is also given. Sort, this property is used to filter the data. Here sort is used to filter the data either in the ascending or descending order. It is an optional property. It is not mandatory that you have to use it. You have to check the boxes. The show row displays a check mark what you want to see on your query table. If you put the check mark, so only that field will be visible on the query table. If suppose there is 3-4 fields you have selected, but you wants to see only 2 fields, so only put check mark on the first 2 fields. The fields with check marks display the information when the query is being run. To hide the field during runtime, deselect the check mark by clicking it. If you don't want to see that field in the query table, deselect it. Criteria, it contains the condition. Last one, criteria contains the condition on the basis of which the records will be filtered in the query output. So in your query table, so your records will be selected on the basis of the given condition in the criteria. Like you can give the roll number less than 10, or you can give the uh, city equals to Gorakhpur. So all those students who belongs to Gorakhpur, only their records will be shown in the query table. Or this property is used to set multiple criteria in a query. Like that the students belongs to Gorakhpur and their class 8th. So all class 8th students who belongs to Gorakhpur show their records. So that is the multiple criteria also you can set. Now specifying a simple criteria. How you specify the simple criteria? Specify the condition in the criteria row of the design grid. and the data will be filtered accordingly in the query output. So the condition you have to give, which I discussed in the criteria, you can give the conditions. Let us understand with the help of the example. To view the roll number and the name of the students of class 8, to view the roll number and the name of the students of class 8, so we double click on the required fields in the table. We'll double click on the roll number, we will double click on the names of the students. Now move the cursor to the criteria row and type the criteria equals to 8 in class field column, where in the class field column you write equals to 8. So it will display the records of the students who belongs to class 8, as you can see here, written criteria in the class field equals to 8. So click on the short property in the FName column. In the father name column you can click on the short property and you can select the ascending order. So the student's name will be displayed in the ascending order, father's name will be displayed in the ascending order. Click on the save button on the quick access toolbar to save the query. Okay, now the save as alarms will appear, and specify the query name and click on OK. So the query name will appear in the navigation pane. Make sure you have selected the all access object option from the drop down menu in the navigation pane. So you'll find your query table name in the navigation pane. Now click on the close button of the query window to close the query. Double click on the query name to view the query output. So that query name what you have given on the navigation pane, you double click, so you can see the output of the query. The query result will be displayed in the query's data sheet view, which looks like the table, as you can see. Now to view the query output without saving, click on the run button. If you don't want to save, you want to see the output, click on the run button in the results group on the design tab. So the query will run and it will show you the output. Similarly, you can create a relationship between two or more tables on the common fields, and you can retrieve the required information using the query feature. Okay, let's know more. A cross tab query uses the row headings and column headings so that you can see your data in terms of the two categories at once. That is in the cross tab queries. It uses the row headings also and the column headings also. To reopen the show table dialog box, click on the show table button on the design tab in the query setup group. All the tables you select to include in your query will appear as a small window in the object relationship pane. Each windows contain a list of available fields within those tables. To add all the fields present in a field list to the design grid, double click on the top bar of the tables field list and drag it to the design grid. So all the fields present in the field list will be added to the design grid. Now to zoom in the current field in the datasheet view, press Shift plus F2. Now how we set the multiple criteria. Now to specify the multiple criteria in a query, follow the given steps. Suppose you want to set the records, you want to see the records of class 8 as well as class 9, means both class records you want to see. So move the cursor in the criteria row and type the condition equals to 8 in class field and type the second condition equals to 9. See, equals to 8 and equals to 9. Two condition you type in the OR also. 9 in the OR row of the same column. Save the query. Now run the query by clicking on the run command on the design tab and observe the output. You see the query output. You can see the records of class 8 also and class 9 also. 101 Nisha, 102 Vivek class 8, 103 Naman class 8, 207 Geetika class 9 or 208 Preet class 9. Okay. So this is all for today, students. In the next class we will study the remaining topics of this lesson 4. Thank you for your kind attention.